Okay, so let's talk about these Arab countries, the Arab Springs and all this wealth and oil and skyscrapers and see, there's so many good stuff, in Arab countries. See, like Dubai, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. But first, let's get into this dark side of Arab countries. See, first is the laborers and workers who are constructing and who are building all these very good looking houses, buildings and skyscrapers, the hotels and parks, everything, people who are building all those stuff. See, the people, the rich people, who are governing this Dubai, Qatar, or Saudi Arabia, they treat the laborers, workers, like a slave. It's crazy. They are not even treated, like a human. All they care about is what they want, their own interest. If it gets done, then they don't give a shit about what, you know, the outside, the people who are, doing all those stuff. Yeah, they don't give a shit, as long as, what they want are, achieved. It's crazy, people from this, the workers who came from, Philippines, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, all these laborers, workers, they went here to earn money for their families, you know. See, and the way they were treated, they are like properly, see, given shelter, and they are not even paid properly. And come on, we are living in 21st century, you know. We don't treat, another fellow human being like a slave, This is not a Stone Age century, This is 21st century. We treat, everybody equally. We got all the knowledge, we got all the informations, and we can't, behave like that anymore. It's not like, we're living in an Amazon forest and we have no idea about what's happening in outside other place, other world. We're not living in that kind of age anymore. We are living in 21st century. Why do we have to treat our workers as servants, like a slave, like some kind of animals, like a donkey or something? It's crazy. First, they have to sort out all these things, and after that, they have to see, they have to think about, how they'll build all this, wonderful city and all, but treating people like that, it gives a bad face, though you might have all these, wonderful buildings and, a very unique, tallest or biggest, whatever you build, it gives a bad face, a bad name. Who would give a shit, People who are ordinary, only they understand that the rich foreigners who comes and see, only the good stuff, the biggest shopping mall, the biggest airport, the tallest building, the rich foreigners who comes and see only those, they don't understand the reality of the city, of the, country, the other countries. But if you just, uh, lower yourself down and then see the reality by speaking to all these ordinary people living in these other countries, then you will understand, you know, the reality of these countries. Not all this glitzy, shiny, and, you know, trendy or stuff, Only after you spoke with all these people, ordinary people, then you understand how the country is, you know, treating their own people or to other foreigners, who comes to works there. So, but right now, all this Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, they are very pretentious and very showy. They try to show only the good stuff. All these, rich and famous peoples who are from foreign countries, and they are, restricting all these poor people who are working, not even to speak out. They are left there like some wild animals, lock up, and then they got no rights, and they don't have the right to speak out anything, and they're just left there to survive. People don't come there, to become a slave. They come there to earn money, for their families. And see, I'm so disappointed. I would love to visit, Arab countries, like say Dubai. Just so many, you know, wonderful things. But after, I came across so many these workers, who luckily escaped from their owner, from their boss. Uh, you know, the way they treat people, it's, come on, you can show all those wonderful stuff, very shiny and biggest, tallest, all these things you can show, but, you know, listening to all these people who are the backbones of the countries, who are building and constructing and who are trying to build the city, those people are the main thing. So, trying to hide all those people from the face of the cities, it doesn't help. And then see, because of this reputation of treating their laborers like a slave, I don't even want to go there. I look at the city and then it will be so sad, because behind it, beneath it, lots of people who die and then cry and then, suffer from building all those stuff. You might look at this Burj Khalifa, the tallest building, in the world right now. You look at that and then think about, oh, people who constructed it, who built that, they have suffered. They're not paid properly. They're not, fed properly. See, no, even shelter properly. They staff, 16, 17 people in one room, one building, one room. And see, you look at that building and you automatically think about, people who works and suffer in order to, you know, provide the needs of these rich and ambitious and greedy and selfish, self-interest, showy, pretentious, people, just to, satisfy their needs. All these people have to suffer. The workers, it's crazy. People, should understand. Yeah, see, that's how I think about, yeah, all these Arab countries. So unless they change it, and the way they treat their, women as well, the women, they don't have, much rights. Come on, we all humans are equally born. Man doesn't born in a gold, I don't know, see, clothing or in a diamond, shape or anything. Nobody's born that way. Everybody, whether woman or man or black or white, we're all born equally the same way. We are born naked. Everyone. Nobody's born with gold or diamond or anything like that. So everybody should be treated equally, but crazy, this stupid, ridiculous religion is the problem again. But people have to understand this is 21st century. We don't live in this where in the Stone Age where this Muhammad or Jesus, We go to the mountain and pray and then punishing and come on, these things are too old, you know. Those are just a myth, and yeah, I don't believe all this shit. Yeah, so let's try to move on, to understand things more. That's about it. Yeah, if anybody disagrees or agrees, comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. That's about it. Bye.